For integers a and b, find the value of a plus b for which a squared plus b squared is equal to 2009. 2009 is pretty much a large number, so all we have to do is to break it down. So I'm going to break it down by dividing. The lowest prime number that I'm going to 2009 is 7. So 2009 divided by 7 is 287. 287 divided by 7 gives 41. Well, 41 is the lowest, so we're going to stop there. So we have 7 times 7, which is 7 squared, times 41, that results to 2009. So on the left-hand side, we have a squared plus b squared to be equal to the right-hand side. The broken down value, we have 7 squared times 41. Now, since I have 7 here, we're going to introduce substitution by saying that let a be equal to 7 times some integer m, and let b be equal to 7 and some integer n, where m and n are positive integers. So this is a squared, so I'm going to be substituting 7m in place of a, and it is squared, so we have to square that, plus this is b squared. Our b is 7n, so this is 7n, so we have to square that because of this square, equal to, this is 7 squared times 41. So now let's simplify. 7m all raised to the 2 gives 7 squared m squared, since this square affects the 7 and the m, plus the same thing happens here, so this gives 7 squared n squared equal to 7 squared times 41. Now notice that on the left hand side, 7 squared is common, so we can factor out 7 squared. Now open brackets, 7 squared m squared divided by 7 squared, we have m squared, plus 7 squared n squared divided by 7 squared, we have n squared. And this is equal to 7 squared times 41. Now we notice that we have 7 squared on both sides of the equation, so 7 squared can cancel out, leaving behind m squared plus n squared on the left to be equal to 41 on the right. Now on clear observation, we see that on the left hand side we have the sum of two perfect squares. Unfortunately, 41 is the sum of two perfect squares. So this can be written as m squared plus n squared is equal to 41 as a sum of two perfect squares can be written as 25 plus 16. That means that one of these perfect square, let's say m squared, is equal to one of the perfect squared here on the right, 25, and the other perfect squared, which is n squared, is equal to this other one, 16. And to get the value of m, we have to take the square root of both sides. So we have m squared, we'll take the square root on the left, equal to plus or minus the square root of 25. Now notice that this square root cancels out the square, leaving behind m to be equal to plus or minus the square root of 25 is 5. But remember, m is a positive integer, so we are only picking m to be equal to the positive 5. Now to get the value of n, we still have to take the square root of both sides. So we have n squared, we take the square root of the left, equal to plus or minus the square root of 16. Now the square root cancels out the square, leaving behind n to be equal to plus or minus the square root of 16 is 4. Now n is a positive integer, which means our value for n will be positive 4. Now let's recall our substitution when we said let a be equal to 7m and let b be equal to 7n. So we're going to be substituting the values of m and n from here to get the values of a and b. Now to get the value of a, we have 7 times m. And what is m? M is 5. So 7 times 5 is 35. And to get the value of b, we substitute the value of n. So 7 times n, what is n? N is 4. So 7 times 4 is 28. Now we've got the values of a and b to be equal to, we have 35 as a and we have 28 as b. But from the original equation is symmetric, which means when we interchange the position of a and b, the original equation will not change. That means a can also be 28, while b be 35. And what does the question ask us to find? The question asks us to find a plus b. Now let's add up these two values. We're looking for a plus b. So let's add up. A is 35 plus b is 28. Now adding 35 plus 28, we have 63 as the final result. Whether we add this or this, we have the same thing. But let's check if the values of our a and b are really correct. The given equation is a squared plus b squared equal to 2009. So now let's put in the values of a and b. A is 35, so this will be 35 squared, plus b is 28, so this will be 28 squared. Will this be 2009? So let's see. 35 squared is 1225, plus 28 squared is 784. So will this be 2009? Let's try that out. So we have 1225 plus 785, right? 784 rather. So adding 5 plus 4 is 9. 8 plus 2 is 10, so we can write down 0 and carry 1. 2 plus 7 is 9 plus 1, that is 10. So we can also write down 0, carry 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have 2029 on the left, that is equal to 2009 on the right. Sorry that I called that wrong. This is 2009. Well, feel free to share your ideas in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and have learned something from this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And like I always say, until next time, take care.